Sam?
I am very happy. Really difficult to come here and win 3-0. So credit to the boys, the way we played, the way especially we started the game and continued to play. It's not easy, and we have a good proof when they played Villa how different the game it was, and how different the game became in some parts in the second half as well. So really pleased, and at the same time we have to look ourselves, and in many areas we can still get much better.
Does it mean that the club has been top of the Premier League since December 2016 with multiple games played? Does it mean anything to you?
No, it's just 3 games. It doesn't mean anything. There's still other teams that they still have to play. What it means that okay, we have managed to win 3 games. That we are scoring goals, we're keeping clean sheets. The team is playing and performing well. Is competing really well. But it's about Monday. I start training again. I start to get better at other things as well that we have to do better, and focus on Fulham. That's it.
Mikel. Hi, Mikel. When we spoke about Granit playing a bit higher at the end of last season, you said it wasn't a decision you were probably totally comfortable making at the time. I was just wondering, now after a few months, is that something, a role you're more comfortable seeing him playing?
Well, the way I want to play, there are certain spaces I have to be occupied at all times, and as you can see, there is a lot of rotation in that unit with Alex, with Martinelli, with him. But he has the ability to do that, he has the capacity to do that. He arrived today in some really good positions again, you could see that, and it's the evolution of a player.
And with Alex coming into that kind of unit, how big a difference does he make to, I guess, being comfortable with that?
He gives us the flexibility to attack in different ways in relation to what the opponent wants to do, wants to prevent, and the spaces that we want to explode, and it's something good to have in the team.
Right.
Mikel, Gabriel Jesus is obviously making a huge difference. What's he bringing to the rest of the teams? It seems like there's a sort of a new confidence within the rest of the players.
That would be a good word. New confidence, spark, and that winning mentality that he has, and the way he competes for every ball, and the way he transmits his energy and his quality to the rest of the team. And you can see that today again. He was involved in the goals. He didn't score. He got a goal disallowed, unfortunately, but he was in every action.
And I would think he's the sort of man who would keep everyone on, feet on the ground around them. He has that.
Yes, because he knows how hard it is to win in football, how much you have to put into it, and he knows he's still young, but he has experienced it, and I think he's a really good role model for the rest of the boys.
James?
Can I ask you about William Saliba's goal? Because it looked almost like everyone was surprised by it. Zinchenko looked like...
We've been training that all week.
It surprised you? I mean, when he stuck out on the centre half, some corner like that.
Very much. So, individual talent, a moment of, again, I don't know, quality, I don't know how I'm going to call it, but I think nobody expected it, and it was great. So happy for the boy.
Was Zinchenko actually telling him not to shoot? It looked like he was saying...
I don't know. Probably we would all say, don't shoot with your left from there, but it's better to stay in mute.
Mikel, does the way you started the season take a bit of pressure off the end of the transfer window? You're not having to react to a forced start?
We don't like reacting, obviously. We would like to get the players that we want, that we believe that are going to make a big impact in the team, and if we can do that, we will try to do that. If we cannot, we will stay with the players that and the squad that we have.
The fact that you started so well, it means there's not as much fan pressure as there might be to say, look, we need more.
No, but it doesn't change, but we know as well where we are short, where we have to add more firepower, and if we can do it, we will do it.
And just going back to Saliba, I mean, as well as the goal, as good as the goal was, I mean, he did misplace a pass, so it was 76 successful passes from 76. I mean, just the all-round performance from such a young player, the way he settled, it's just incredible, really, isn't it?
And clean sheet, most important thing. For a defender, defend, clean sheet. If you score a goal, if you do that, that's a bonus, but they are doing what they need to do, is to keep that clean sheet every game.
But you're all going to be singing that song on the coach and all that, aren't you?
The boys were singing it already in the dressing room. It's a good song, to be fair. Yeah.
Just quickly on Nicolas Pepe was left out today. We know the talks going on with Nice. Is that getting close now? Is it something's going to happen with them?
There were a few players that we had to leave out of the squad. Unfortunately, it's painful, but we tried to bring the team and the squad that we believe is in the best condition to give us a chance to win the game.
How close is he to going to Leeds?
We don't talk about any of that.
Okay, obviously the last time you came in for a Premier League game, it was your first game in charge. It felt like, from the outside, a pretty brutal illustration of how much you've changed. Does it feel like that for you, and how satisfying is it to see the progress your team has made?
Well, it takes time to get something, obviously, from the players that we have today and the players that we had at the time. It's been a massive, massive, massive change. And I'm happy that, I don't know, everybody feels more attached to the club, to the team, for the way we are playing, and we are winning football matches.
Has it taken you longer than expected to reach this point, or have you got there quicker than you expected?
I keep that to myself.
Three different players at the captain's armband today. What do you see in each of them? Because obviously Jacques has been captain before. Jesus is completely new. It's an interesting dynamic of leaders at the club.
Well, they are the leaders that I decided to name captains, and then there are other leaders that the team decided to continue to be in the leadership team. And I'm delighted. We have very different characters with different ways of being, different ways of thinking, but I think they represent the club in a really good way.
Just a couple with a 10:30 embargo tomorrow night.